So here's the dealio, kids. The Wi-Fi at this place was taken out of a World War II Russian sub, and so it doesn't necessarily have the staying power that we require to keep this live stream up and running. So as I checked, out of the first two periods, you got 8 minutes. So congratulations on that. You missed everything. I think it was still 0-0 when you got cut out of the equation. Junior Preds are now up 3-2, and there was about a 2-minute stretch that was a flurry of goal-scoring activity for both teams. Both teams scored 2 in that time. Actually, I think the Preds might have scored 3. In any case, we're going to play 15 more minutes of hockey, and the Junior Preds are going to try to close this one out. They haven't had to close a game in a while. They've either had a decent lead or they have a small lead and end up getting killed, as is what happened with the Phoenix Junior Coyotes. Preds had a 3-2 lead and ended up losing that game like 64-3 or 2 or whatever it was. Anyway, probably not going to happen today. Xander Maselli is locked in, seems to have his angles down pat, and his mojo. Greg, remember when you used to have a mojo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve Olivas and Greg Bice, the last two men with mojo, coming to you for one more period of hockey from the Centennial Sportplex in beautiful, crisp, autumnal Nashville, Tennessee, where your butt cheeks may get spot welded together in all the humidity. It is not a pleasant situation, meteorologically speaking, here in Nashville. I just came from Chicago. Chicago has autumn, but you know what else they have? The deplorable Blackhawks. All right, we're going to skate from right to left on your computer screen, at least for as long as we're able to hold the Wi-Fi signal. Hopefully we'll get the rest of the game under our belt so you can see what is going to be a rather exciting third period. Win or lose, this is going to be a good one. Thanks for joining us. Philadelphia, oh man. Philly won the draw, stepped around Wagner again, brought the puck all the way down, got a shot on Maselli, practically unencumbered, and now what are we doing? Someone's going to the box. It's going to be a Junior Pred when the dust settles. The Junior Pred door is open in the penalty box. Wagner is pleading his case to his coach rather than the ref, and it looks like no penalty is called. What happened? Well, the Philly coaches are now waving their arms and yelling, someone's got to sit in the box. The referees are looking confused. I'm not sure what the call was. The ref didn't make an indication at the scorer's table of a penalty, or maybe he did and I missed it. Wagner is going to the box. That play started tipping sideways at the face-off. A couple of times Wagner hasn't held his kid up after the draw, so if Philly pushes the puck forward, they just walk right through Wagner and get a shot on net, and that was one of them. So let me set the table for you here. The Junior Preds are on a two-man penalty kill. Shot off of Xander Maselli for the next 40 seconds. Philly with a 5-on-3 advantage for 40 seconds. Bice and Kananen are out there with, looks like LaHaye is the last man standing for the Preds forward line. Philadelphia missed on that one-timer on the far slot. They bring it around the perimeter to the near point. Point man steps into the slot, puts it off of Maselli's leg pad, and somehow Maselli stopped that puck. No rebound. Stoppage in play. 19 seconds remaining in the two-man advantage for the Flyers. And then they'll have a minute and 5 seconds of regular 5-on-4 power play as Wagner serves his penalty that I'm not even sure what the penalty was. I'm going to guess it was a hook, but I'm not positive. All right, 14-14 left in the game. Garrett Parker is out, ties his man up. Nice job by Maselli. Philadelphia walked into the center of the ice and reverse field. Shot the puck back across his body. Maselli was able to track it, not a lot of traffic in front of him, and speared it out of the air with his glove. Didn't burn off a lot of time, but those are the moments that the goaltenders can build some confidence. On the near wall, battle ensues following the face-off. Philadelphia came away with it. Nolan Gowdy took a whack at it and missed. Maselli had to kind of crawl out and make a play. Out of the box comes Matthews. He's replaced on the ice by Ossenmacher, so the Preds are one man down for the next 56 seconds. Philadelphia shot off the wall into Maselli's gut. He's able to bend forward and control the rebound. Olivas comes over the wall with Ben Byron to replace the two forwards on the ice. I'm guessing Olivas will take the face-off. No, it's going to be Byron. 55 seconds left in the penalty kill. Ben Byron wins the draw. Won it clean. Philadelphia all over it, but the Preds get it out of the zone. Byron on the forecheck, trying to push that one forward. Olivas gets it on the wall. Great hand-eye coordination. Byron gets a hold of it and sends it onto Nolan Gowdy's stick. Gowdy was in trouble immediately. Wings it around the wall to Olivas, who just eases the puck forward. Nobody was there, but Olivas ran a few seconds off the clock, and that's one of the important jobs of the penalty killers. Icing is the call. Olivas had a couple of options there. Trying to pass the puck would not have been good, so he just laid it down to the other end of the ice, and the penalty kicked down to 30 seconds. 30 seconds left on the PK. Parker comes out to replace Byron. Olivas stays out, so we've got Olivas and Parker at forward. Bice is out on defense with Kananen. Kananen and Bice on D. Philadelphia working the perimeter, near side. On the half wall, man's got a guy trying to creep into the slot, but he was well covered. Nice job by Kananen to bird dog his guy, keep him wide. Far half wall. Philly working it to the far point. Point man looks, sees nothing but Olivas, gets it back to the half wall. Philly trying to find the open man, doing a good job tape-to-tape passing. Olivas on the forecheck, forced a backdoor pass. Philly was out of the shooting lane. In the meantime, the penalty expires. Maselli took a shot off of his elbow that ended up just trickling wide. Made all the parents go, ooh. 12:40 remaining. Teams are 5 aside. Junior Preds hot on the back check. Pick his pocket. Olivas eases it out of the zone. We've got a 2-on-0 formulating. But who lost control? It was Parker. Parker got shoved from behind, and that made him nudge the puck forward with a little too much momentum. Never able. He had Wagner on his side. Neither one of them was able to get control and go. They were behind the last defenders for Philly, but couldn't run in on the goaltender. Wagner is in, throws one way high and wide. Wagner's line is kind of out there. Wagner and Ossenmacher are joined. Let's see. Oh, they do have LaHaye. All right. Wagner's line is intact. Matthews and Bice are out on defense. Bice runs a kid into the wall. Nice job by, Matthew might have taken him out hard. The ref put his hand right up. Greg Bice is shaking his head. He knew it was coming before it happened. Matthew going to the box. We lose another defenseman to penalty. Not a particularly physical game. Junior Preds seem to be a little lopsided in the penalties, but not by much. Calls have been pretty tight. I didn't see the signal again. What was the signal, Greg? Cross-checking was the call. Bice 2 minutes for cross-checking at 3:08 of period number 3, 11:52 remaining. And who's on the penalty kill? Ossenmacher and LaHaye stay out on the penalty kill. Junior Pred defensemen have to be getting tired. Here comes LaHaye. LaHaye's got control and just kind of skates it down. He doesn't have any help with him, but he's going to try to kill some time. Philadelphia does a nice job of mugging him behind the net. 2 kids held him up. 1 took the puck. Here they come on the counterpunch. Cross the red line, dump and chase. Hutchinson picked it up, reverse directions, and gave it away. Philadelphia's got it now, far side of the net, behind the goal line. Taking a look. Kananen keeps his kid deep. Backdoor pass, rims around to the near side. Near side man rims it back to the far side. Forwards trying to wing it around. Get it to the centerman on the back door. He's pushed it wide. Maselli had that one covered. Now a battle ensues in a part of the ice we can't see. Philadelphia tried to keep it in. That must have just leaked out. And by just, I mean you need a micrometer to measure that one. Philadelphia almost kept it in. The defenseman had to bail a bit. Trying to skate back onside. The puck just went out and came back in. 1:07 remaining on the penalty kill. Preds get some fresh legs on the ice. Wagner comes out with Cyphers. Wagner and Cyphers joined by Hutchinson and Kananen. Kananen and Hutchinson on D. Philadelphia passing it very effectively through the neutral zone, then lose control in the offensive zone. They still have the man advantage, trying to work the perimeter. Nice job by Hutchinson to disrupt that pass. Comes to the near half wall. Hutchinson keeps his guy wide and behind the net. Philly's still strong on their skates and strong with the puck. It's hard to wrestle it away from them or knock them off of their flight paths. I don't know how that one went in. Oh, it hit the side of the net. All right. None of the Preds reacted. Actually, none of the Flyers reacted, but all the parents did. We had a bad angle on that shot, but there was no way the kid could have scored from where he was standing. It was a very unusual-looking play. Preds poked the puck deep, and it looks like icing is going to get... Oh, man. Neither ref indicated. They both stared at each other for a second and then decided, hell with it. 10:06 remaining, period number 3. All the way back in the junior Pred zone. There's still 14 seconds remaining on the Philadelphia power play. Olivas and Parker are going to clean it up. All right, D to D. Philadelphia tried to come near side. That pass went a little errant, but Philly had some time to gather it up. 5 seconds, now 3 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Preds. Flyers working it, get it into Maselli. Maselli thought he had stick that one away. It got hung up in his equipment, and there's a stoppage. As the whistle blew, the penalty expired, I think. Philadelphia's coach is again yelling at the referees. Some confusion of... Oh, the clock kept running. Philly wants as much time as they can on that clock as they find themselves down a goal with 9:41 left. Ref whispered something to the scorer. Probably not how good he looked in those jeans. But no time was added to the clock. So we'll see how this goes. They just dropped the puck. 9:41. Looks like they're going to hold off on starting the clock for a few seconds to try to make up that time, and now it's running. So all's fair in love and war. Olivas, beautiful cross-ice pass. Byron couldn't corral. It looked like it went under his stick. Byron then took himself out of the play, fell down. Parker comes in, hot on the forecheck. Byron kind of drifts over in a purple haze. Parker lost his stick. Philadelphia's got the puck, and they're running. Parker still doesn't have a stick. Matthews engages. Nice job by Matthews to kill off that shooting lane. Maselli gloved it down, and another one goes under Ben Byron's stick. Ben Byron is 5'7". His stick is 4'8". Ben Byron, I don't know if he took a hit of peyote during the break. Nice little outlet pass backdoor to Cyphers coming in for the one-timer, though. Byron had his head up on a swivel for that one. Junior Preds go back in the zone to get it and then immediately give it away. Who was that? It's Bice. Bice grabbed the puck behind his own goal line, took a look, saw several targets, and missed all of them. Shot it all the way down the ice. 8:44 remaining, and we're going to have a face-off deep in the junior Pred zone to Maselli's left. All right, I'm guessing we have Cyphers lying out there. I will see as the boys turn around and I'm able to see their jersey numbers. That is Cyphers leaning into the face-off dot. Nice job by Simonek to come forward and get the puck out of the zone. Ellingson runs up and misses the puck completely, so everyone went off sides. Ellingson, his puck doesn't go all the way to the ice. You know how kids in middle school would wear pants that would come down to roughly mid-calf? They hit a growth spurt. That's got to be happening to the Preds, even though this is the town that puberty forgot. Simonek with a little looper toward the net. Flyer goalie's like, get that out of here. Gloves it out of open air, and we have another stoppage. Junior Preds need to get sponsored by Bowers so they get fittings and get sticks that actually reach the ice. Cyphers leans in over the dot. Philadelphia zone near side. Philly wins the draw, sends it around to the far side, trying to break it out and do. Junior Preds whacking at it. Nobody can get a handle on it. Finally gets sent to the near side of the neutral zone, and Philly just lasered one in on net from the red line. Holy cow. Maselli had to make a play on it, and that wasn't an easy play to make. Philadelphia with an NHL-level wrister from the red line. That was spot on. That would have gone in. 8:10 remaining. Preds still clinging to that one-goal lead. 3-2 junior Preds. Wagner's line on the ice. I think Philly won that draw, but there's a battle. Junior Preds were able to tie him up before they did anything with it. Now the puck comes around behind Maselli to the near side. Matthews does Philly a favor by sending it to the point. Junior Preds 2-on-1 now. LaHaye sends one off the goalie's equipment. That hit something solid. That might have hit his stick. Assemacher skated through. I'm not sure what his plan was. He missed the puck, he missed the guy, and here comes Philly. Into the zone they come. That gets knocked down by Matthews before it has a chance to take off. Hutchinson picks it up, skates around, and passes it badly. Philadelphia picks up the loose puck. Let's get Ossenmacher involved. Ossenmacher gave it to the point man, who did a little dipsy-do, swung and missed. LaHaye finally got it out. Philly's offside, though, so they have to send the forwards out of the zone. Boy, we almost gave it right back to him. Ossenmacher, with a pass that Wagner was able to get a stick on, get it over to LaHaye, who just eased it behind the Philadelphia net. We've got to change. New line on the ice, it is Parker's. Olivas and Ben Byron join Garrett Parker. Olivas sends it forward into the clutches of Philadelphia. Nolan Gowdy picks up the loose puck, D to D. We're going to try to break it out again. Olivas passed to Byron. He received that one, then swung over the top of the puck, chipped one off the wall deep. Parker and Olivas giving chase on the forecheck. Philadelphia spins it to the far half wall. Parker's there immediately. Parker, with some good aggressive pressure on the puck, ends up getting dumped for all his efforts. Philadelphia near side trying to break it out. Olivas takes the kid out. Kananen holds the wall to Olivas, who puts it into Ben Byron's chin. Byron and one of the Philly kids tie each other up, and someone's going to the box. I think it's Ben Byron. The arm is in the air. Philly has possession. Philadelphia's goaltender scampers to the bench. Philly with the extra attacker, but we got a touch up in our end, and we're going to the box again. High stick is the call, and I'm pretty sure it's on Ben Byron. We'll see who goes to the box. Byron got himself tangled up with one of the Philly kids. Now he gets tangled up with another Philly kid on the way to the box. They shove each other a little, and Ben Byron goes to take a seat. Junior Preds another penalty kill. I'll tell you what, the Preds want to make this interesting. If they end up winning, it's not because they did it with grace and dignity. All right, 2-minute penalty at, let's see, 8:40 of period number 3. 6:20, now 6:15 remaining. Philadelphia working the perimeter. Find the open man. Maselli got caught down on his rear end. Philadelphia tried to hit the top shelf and ringed it off the crossbar. Philly now working the perimeter behind the net. Back and forth, far side. Mishandled the puck for a second, but got it back. Now to the far point. Point man tried to step up, but had nothing but Wagner in his grill. They do take a shot that gets knocked down in traffic right in front. Junior Preds tried to clear the zone. I think that hit Wagner in the back, and so it stayed in the zone. Matthews can't get it out of the zone. Bice steps up, pinches a kid off the puck. We'll see how the battle goes in the place that we can't see. And that's not a dirty thing. All right, Philadelphia. Philly now. Philadelphia's got like an adult league line out there. Well, they still can't quite manage to pass to the middle of the ice. Junior Preds doing a great job on the penalty kill, keeping everybody wide. .5:16 remaining in the game. Parker and Olivas come out. They've done a good job at the penalty kill when they've been out there, and they force a bad pass by Philadelphia. I'm going to say they forced it. I don't know that they did. But either way, Philly is regrouping in their own end. Everyone skates back for the breakout, and here it comes. Nice cross-ice, tape-to-tape pass, near side. Philly breaks it into the Junior Pred zone, gets it to the front. Olivas with a good job in the zone, able to poke that stick or the puck off the kid's stick. They get it near point. Point man gets it. They tried to tip it up and into the net. Maselli was low. They did get a blade on it, but it went up over the crossbar and over the glass. It landed in the netting, and we're going to have another face-off outside the Junior Pred zone. The puck went out of bounds off the tip, so Philly touched it last. The disadvantage for that play is to take it out of the offensive zone. 4:46 remaining, 26 left on the penalty kill. Parker wins the draw, goes back into the Pred zone. Hutchinson took a bit of a circuitous route to that one. Junior Preds are still a man down and have to be careful with how they manage their gaps. Preds and Kananen. Kananen all over the kids. Kananen might have had that puck, but the ref got in his way. He had to jump through the referee. Point man sends it forward. Maselli again, like Ozzie Smith, spears that one out of the air. Who was Tommy Herr was their second baseman that year, wasn't he, Greg? Ozzie Smith, Tommy Herr. They had Jack Clark at first base, I think. Yeah, all right. Who played third for the Cardinals that year? I don't even remember. 4:23 left. We're almost out of power play, or penalty kill, I should say. It is erased. Ben Byron out of the box is replaced by LaHaye on the ice. So we've got Cyphers, Simonek, and LaHaye out there. And Philadelphia trying to control it in our zone. LaHaye goes up and gets it and gives it, well, he put it where Simonek was going to be. Nick Cyphers able to kick it forward and almost took advantage. LaHaye tried to break it in, but Cyphers was rushing to get back on side. Either way, Preds have possession. It's Bice. Bice drops it into space. We've got a dump and chase. Cyphers is in there first. Philadelphia, nice job getting to him, but Simonek has his back. Simonek up the wall to Bice. Bice puts it forward. Oh, man, that got tipped part way. At least its course was altered, but it went wide. LaHaye back to Cyphers. Cyphers in the far corner. Shot it off the wall, was trying to do a bump pass over to Simonek. LaHaye lays a kid out. That's Edwards again. Edwards is going to need a Calgon bubble bath at the end of this game. Junior Preds shoot it back behind the net. Simonek got a stick on it and popped it up in the air. The goaltender is able to knock it down and dive on it. Ah, Simonek with a great scoring opportunity. Simonek found himself alone in the crease. The Preds hit him with the shot, and he was trying to lift the puck. Didn't get a lot on it, but it was kind of hovering in midair. It was like a John Woo movie. The goalie was able to pop up and get enough of it to keep it out of the goal and then dive on it for the stoppage. All right, icing is waved off. Gowdy is picking on a kid his own size as he goes back to get it. Nolan up the near wall. Junior Preds on the run. Wagner's line is out there. LaHaye stays. LaHaye on the forecheck. Nice job by LaHaye. LaHaye is getting held all over the place. The call is going to be made, and it is. LaHaye looked like he was dragging a water skier behind him. The kid got some good travel on it, though. It's always good to get ice shot up your keister at 40 miles an hour. Either way, we've got 2:52 left in the game, and the Preds are on the power play. They are never more vulnerable than when they have a man advantage. I say that, now it's just in jest, Greg. There's evidence to support we can actually score on the power play. Wagner did. That might have been the last power play we had. Oh, Philly now rushing through everybody. Again, the forwards don't hold anyone up at the face-off line. This line of forwards can win the face-off, but they don't stop the other team. Wagner now has it. Junior Preds can't recover because they run into each other. We need to have, like, Flight of the Bumblebee playing in the background as the Junior Preds can't get out of their own way, and I mean that in the most literal sense of the word. Preds are trapped in their own zone by their own insecurities and madness. Philadelphia is just sitting back, tipping back a Bloody Mary, waiting for the Preds to self-destruct. Finally, they get it out of the zone. A whistle is blown. We've got a couple kids in the spot that you can't see, in that dark place in the far corner. We have two kids wrestling. Wagner's one of them. I'm going to guess both are going to go to the box. Those may be offsetting penalties. Well, definitely the Flyers kid. Now the ref is summoning Dylan Wagner. Wagner's second penalty of the period. So Wagner has 2 goals and 2 penalties. They got tangled up, and we couldn't see. They must have been battling each other, and the ref was literally standing over him like Goliath, like the statue of Zeus, the gargantuan, that guarded the entrance to, was it the Syrian Peninsula? What was the Colossus of Zeus? One of the 8 wonders of the ancient world? Greg Bice has no idea. Greg usually gets my references, too. Greg was around when the Colossus was built in like 14 BC. Bice gloves that puck down, wanted to take the shot. Nice job by Philly to get in the shooting lane. Still deep in the Philadelphia zone. Olivas now hot on the forecheck, takes it away from the Flyer. Olivas back to the far point. Kananen has it. Tried to wrestle it to the middle of the ice for the shot. Got it to Parker. Got it to Olivas, who missed wide. Olivas did get a shot pulled off. Philadelphia might have had his stick, but he got it toward the net. That gets in. Oh, Cyphers tried to tip it up and home. Olivas gets the puck back to Bice. Bice near side, chips it back to Olivas in the slot. Olivas to the middle of the ice, and Kananen back to sort of Olivas. Cyphers is going to get it. 1:26 remaining in the game. Preds still with a 1-goal lead. Kananen gets the puck to the far wall. Parker to Kananen to Parker. Parker taking a look from the quarterback position near the half wall, gets it back to Cyphers. Cyphers back to Parker. Parker takes a look. Olivas is open in the middle. Bice is open in the middle. Bice gets it toward the net and gets poked home by Cyphers. Nick Cyphers with a beautiful poke. What a redirection. Oh my God. Cyphers with his second goal of the game. Was that Bice that fed him? Man, Bice took a look at the net, stepped forward, and saw Cyphers sneaking in the back door. Bice hit his tape with a beautiful laser beam, and Nick just redirected it like a backboard into the net. Junior Preds, that's probably going to do it. Power play goal, Bice to Cyphers. 2 power play goals in the same game. We're going to buy a Powerball ticket today because this kind of anomaly statistically should be impossible. 3-2-1, we're down to a minute to play in the game. Teams are skating 5 aside. Junior Preds now with a 4-2 lead and a whole lot of swagger. We're going to leave the round robin 1-1-1. That 2-1 loss hurt, but not as bad as a 3-3 tie against a AA team, the Chesterfield Falcons. But it's nice to end the round robin with a victory. Hutchinson on the near wall. We're down to 37 seconds to play. Philadelphia can't get their goaltender out of the net because they were in their own end. Take a shot. That goes behind the net. Junior Preds just trying to keep the puck out of the zone or out of the net. Not a lot of time left for Philly to work with. They do put a shot in on Maselli, who doubles over and controls the rebound. 20.8 seconds remaining in the game. See who's coming out. Looks like Bice is out on D. I think we got Wagner's line out there. Wagner, Ossenmacher perhaps. Well, I think Ben Byron is out there. Well, we definitely have Kananen and Bice on the blue line. We have Ossenmacher, Wagner, and it is Ben Byron. Ossenmacher, Wagner, and Byron are at forward. Philadelphia getting a little desperate. The goaltender never left the ice. So Philly is content with taking this one into the locker room. 1.9 seconds, just a drop and pop coming at the face-off circle. Out of the box comes Dylan Wagner. His penalty, I guess, was expiring on the whistle. So Wagner going to take a spot on the bench. We're going to keep the same configuration. Junior Preds are in that quarterback take a knee kind of configuration. They win the draw and the game. So the Junior Preds win Game 3 of this round robin. Wagner with 2 goals and Cyphers with 2 goals. So we will take it into the afternoon. The afternoon, or the evening, it's an early evening game. Is the game 6:15, Greg? Greg Bice is going to consult his pocket abacus that he's got. He actually uses divining rods to find water when he gets thirsty. And the game is at?
It's still TBD. It's here.
Oh, all right. Well, we don't have an exact time for the evening game. Sometime between 6:30 and 10, so keep your eyes peeled. We'll bring you all the action that the Wi-Fi will allow. Greg Bice is going to stop at a Quickie Mart to get another pack of Trident so he can stop chewing on the tail of his shirt. Until then, Steve Olivas for Greg Bice saying thanks for watching and thanks for listening. The Junior Preds victory here today at Centennial. Have a good afternoon, everybody.